Hello, 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 and welcome back. Welcome back. We are continuing our series on Stranded RAFT. It is a custom survival map that is awesome. Love it. And it is very similar to the game Stranded Deep, which is a pretty good game itself. We have been doing quite a bit. We have almost completed all of the challenges. I have been doing a little bit of off camera work. So excited I can't talk. I don't know if you noticed the chuckling you hear in the background. That is RC. Don't tell him anything I said about him. He'll have to watch the videos to find out. And I am going to show you what I've been busy doing. If you see behind me, you notice it's sand and a tree and a yard and a tree covered with vines. But you notice what's not there? 18 chests and a bunch of furnaces, because it got put up. All right. So I'm going to give you a little tour of the house. I could have done this on camera, but I can't do interior decorating and record and it not turn into a 5-hour marathon. But we walk into the house, and of course you see I've got a painting here on the wall, and that's wool that we got from the raft. I have a little couch here in front of the fireplace. Have a little place for the jukebox. I went ahead and made another jukebox. We had the extra diamonds. So the one for the quest is still, or for the challenge is still in the quest box. Got another painting. Fixed up the little kitchen. It's nothing fancy. It's pretty simple, but I think it looks cute. Got our brewing stand in here, or as Scar calls it, the milkshake maker. And the reason this is a different texture, I went ahead and used smooth stone slabs for that. That's supposed to be some kind of an ice box. I mean, obviously they're not going to have an actual electric refrigerator, but, you know, back in the old days, people actually used chunks of ice to keep things cold in a big wooden box, which is why it's called an ice box. So anyway, in the pantry, we have our fruits. We have our vegetables. We have our brewing stuff. And of course the charcoal for the furnace. Wheat, bread, fish, and then a couple of extra little chests just because. So anyway, again, the kitchen's not fancy. I just put a iron trap door on top of the furnace to make it look like it had some kind of burners. And that's something we salvaged for one of the ships. And then a smooth stone block, and then a cobblestone fence on top to make it look like it's some kind of ventilation system. So, and then I hid a jack-o'-lantern underneath the cauldron to give us a little bit of light over in that corner. The fireplace puts off a lot of light. And then we have torches in the corners too. So there's quite a bit. And I just used the simple, basic, somebody left the door open. That would be me. Using the crafting table for the dining room table, and there's 4 chairs, even though the story is it's a single person by themselves stranded on an island. So, you know, maybe they just want to put some pumpkins in the other chairs and talk to them. Name them Wilson and Sammy and Joe. I don't know. Got a flower in the middle of the table, and we have a little seating area over here. And the bookcase, I went ahead and used that up. The staircase was bothering me because it had no supports. So we did a built-in bookcase in the staircase. And for the storyline, I guess it would be feasible they would have a bookcase, because what are they going to do all night when it's too dark to work outside? So I'm guessing these are shelves full of journals. So then the bathroom, of course, we have our tub and our counters. I added a couple of potted plants. So not much different in here. I probably could put a painting. I probably need to put a painting in here somewhere. I don't know. I don't want to overdo it. But I did add another window. So we have all that. Oh, I was going to put a button on the side of the toilet. Oh, well. For the flusher. Oh, let's go upstairs. Hello. I just talked about the staircase. I had a terrible time figuring out what to do with this room because it was just big and empty and blah. And the beds, I wanted the bed up closer to the railing for the window. So I started out, this dark oak is wood that we salvaged from sunken ships. And I don't know if you noticed when I showed you the potions chest, but I have 5 more water breathing potions in there. So that's what I used. I made a water breathing potion and bumped it up to 8 minutes with some redstone. And so I went and finished ripping out a chest or a ship. So we had the dark oak to work with. But anyway, I started out putting dark oak slabs and then just putting stairs around it, but it just looked odd. So we just went with a split level room here, and I think it looks a lot better and the transition is smoother. The little desk over here for them to sit and write their journals endlessly, and put the armor on an armor stand because obviously we don't need it, and a little seating area and a few chests. And these are our quest chests that has all of our challenge stuff in it. And then of course we have the balcony. I just added a fence post and torch. Not really sure. I wish there was a way to camouflage this. I think this looks ugly and I'm not quite sure what to do about it. So for now it's just going to stay ugly. Just going to leave it ugly. Is that dark oak? No, that's spruce. Right? No? Yes? Well, now I got to tear it out. Yeah, I'm going to argue with myself because that never happens. Nope, that was spruce. Okay. The lighting made it difficult to tell. So anyway, the house is finished. Finished. It was bugging me. It's finished. Oh, I want to show you one more thing I did. I got to go upstairs. We'll have to check it from outside, especially now that it's nighttime. Really? I'm going to have to put some railings up there. It's not the first time I've fallen down the stairs trying to get out this door. I'll show you what I did. Climb up here on the roof real quick. Oh, it's coming up. I don't know if you can see or not, but I put torches inside the chimney, hoping that it would make some smoke, but it's not making enough particles to be visible from the ground. And the sun's coming up, so we can't even see if it matters for the lighting. We'll have to check that another time. We're just going to leap off and break a leg. I added some vines to the outside of the barn, so it adds a little bit of color and detail. And then the barn is pretty much the same, except all the chests are moved in here. We have our stone, gravel, cobblestone products, stone products, all of our oak stuff, wood products, our clay stuff, sand stuff, dirt, miscellaneous crap and tools, seeds, dye stuff. Let's see what's in here. Oh, our plants and oak tree saplings. So I got all that stuff shifted and moved and organized yet again. So the barn now has a purpose besides fulfilling a challenge. So this is probably one of the shortest videos. Well, I did post an 11-minute video, so I guess this isn't the shortest. But anyway, my next thing is I want to finish the bridges off camera that PV and I haven't finished yet. I have put this back into single player, so I'm on my own. He's helped me all he's going to help me. He can't get in here, so I have to do the rest of the hard work myself. It's terrible. Oh, the fishing, the docks I was going to show you real quick. Let's see. I added some buttons because PV, you know, I was killing myself harvesting wood, so he decided I hadn't harvested enough, so he thought he'd make a whole lot of buttons. But it was an accident, but we're not going to tell him that. We're going to give him a hard time. But I did add some vines to the fishing dock, same reason. And I put chests down here. Here's one for the boats. Here's one for the fishing rod. And then, of course, our trap. You know, once you catch a stringer, you can hang it there and keep the fish in the water until you're ready to go home. So anyway, that is that. I think we have come a long, long way considering what we had to work with. So my next recording should be the lighthouse. That's our next biggest challenge, is the lighthouse. Once all the bridges are finished and we do the lighthouse, the only thing left, and technically I already made a map, I just haven't mapped out our area. So I do want to do that. So after everything is built, then I'll wander around with my map and we'll have that, and it will complete this series. So I've had so much fun with this, and I am looking forward to wrapping it up, not because I want to be finished, but because I don't often do things start to finish that take very long. So I'm quite proud of the progress I've made and the fact that I stuck with it. But that would be a lot to do with some friends helping me along, because if I had had to do this all by myself, it probably would have never made it this far. So anyway, thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. If any of it interested you or entertained you in any way, please hit that thumbs up. It really helps my channel a lot. If you want to subscribe, that's awesome sauce, but those thumbs ups, that's what I'm really after. Thank you again, and we will see you later.